Greetings and salutations! Welcome to the Grand Circus. I'm Bajongles. If you like my stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitch at Bajongles1, where I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I would much appreciate a follow there. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on my socials, both at Big1 username Bajongles on Bluesky and Tumblr. Much appreciated. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Hello. Hi, how's it going? If you hear any construction noises coming through my mic, don't mind that. Uh it should be fine. There shouldn't be any. If my my audio filter stuff works properly. But just in case, I'm just saying, don't worry about it. That being said, hi, how is everybody? I'm doing pretty good. Outer Wilds. Uh, I'm doing pretty good. I've been working on some art stuff off screen. I made a little bit more progress on the piece that I didn't finish last time. But I didn't want to finish it because I wanted to finish it on stream, and then we'll start working on another thing. Bought on my jongles. Oh, I thought a cat wanted in or something. Never mind. Yeah, no, how's it going? But you're buying your jongles in front of God and everybody? God damn. Uh, I'm both proud and a little scared. Let me move to art time so I can show that I have in fact made progress on this. Behold. Okay, I'm double checking on my audio capture. It looks like none of that noise is popping up, which is great. We don't kink shame here. We don't kink shame here. We do not. We respect that sometimes people are weird, and that's okay. Let me find this so that I can get the proper colors. Oh, yeah, no. As you can see, I've done a little mining off camera. It's turning out very nice. I don't know if you were here for me saying this, but I want specifically this world, this sort of like fun ocean world where like you go into Clownlantis. I want before going into, like I said, Clownlantis, it's based off of like local ecosystems. And so like these animals here and like this bird, which I'm gonna change into like one of the silly guys in a suit, are all based off of my local coast. Specifically, the region known as Cannon Beach, because there's this rock that's used for nesting seabirds called Haystack Rock, and between that and the coast is like a bunch of tide pools where we have like green anemones, we have barnacles, there's like different kinds of sea stars, giant Pacific octopus, clams of some variety. This bitch cannon, good for them. Like, All right, they do have that. Thank you, King James. Thank you. We have your interpretation of the Bible to thank for that. Beaches love literary canons. That is true. It'll be literary canon once the game is in proper development. This is all concept art right now. Let me get your color. There we go. It's splendid. Yeah, like, because I love the ecosystems that I live within. They're some of my favorites. So like I want to base as much of this on like my pronounced like French goodbye. Like what was it? Au revoir? Or I no, au revoir is something else. I don't speak French. Oh, I do. Hello. That's my best shot. Again, I don't speak French. And if I wanted to speak French, I would just learn Louisiana French. I would learn the type from Louisiana. You know, that good ass Cajun French. And then we have this color. Now we have the opacity correctly. I do. I don't know why I forgot that the word was adieu, because, like, I hear people say, I bid you adieu. As an English speaker, I'm contractually obliged. I mean, yeah, but you also, like, English isn't your only language, so, like, you can let it slide. You can let it slide, right? You have a gun to my head. Like a big ass blunderbuss to my forehead. Gotta color in these cheeks properly. Or else what are you doing with your life? I definitely want to learn other languages besides just English. Because, like, yeah, there's a lot of people in the world that also speak English, even if it's not as a first language, so I can get by. But, like, you know, it'd be good to know at least, like, Spanish. Maybe Russian, considering there's a large, like, Russian population here. Maybe. I don't know. German for personal reasons, as in, like, I have a Berliner friend, and it would be nice to, like, be able to speak German with them. Especially when they're drunk. Apparently, very common for a Berliner. I didn't know that stereotype. Like, until later on. Look at this beautiful blue hair and the spectacular pronouns. Oh, that reminds me. So a new volume of One Piece just released, and the official coloring by Oda of Gunko, blue hair. Blue hair, and perhaps even pronouns. Okay, so there's Buggy, who's clearly important because Oda's favorite. There's Vivi, blue hair, very clearly important. And now there's Gunko. Now, Vivi is somebody that Emu has close eyes on. Obviously, Gunko is also connected to Emu. And now that just leaves Buggy. There's red-haired Shanks whose hair is red, not ginger. Yeah. Hi, Dicey. How's it going? Why are you pissed? I'm assuming it's you, unless it's somebody like, I don't know. Who's the king? What was it, like King Charles is the current king? I forget. After Queen Elizabeth died, I stopped remembering anybody. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. I'm so sorry, my guy. I really hope they didn't use real names. The badger I hid in your sock drawer. Dicey, you might want to be careful in your sock drawer. Apparently there's a badger in there. And it might not be a European badger, so it might, like, just kick your ass. Yeah, watch out for that, I guess. A badger doesn't fit in my sock drawer. I have many socks. Oh, he's Russian? I see. I'm Mitch McConnell. Feed me poor people. Oh, it was... Ooh, ooh. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Uh, I mean, yeah, I'm sure, right? Like, I'm sure it's fine and you'll get over it. It still sucks in the current moment, right? Like that sucks ass. Also, behold the progress I've made. It's very good. I'm very happy with it. Actually, wait, that's not no, that is the shoe color. I'm a silly Billy from titular game Friday Night Funkin'. and still fuck you up. I mean, yeah, but they're less angry and aggressive. Like just in nature. Like, yeah, they can still absolutely fuck you up. Be careful with them. Like, absolutely no fucking doubt. And like, aren't there Asian badgers? Let me look that up. I just this is separate. I'm just curious. There is an Asian badger. Okay. They obviously look very similar to the European badger, but it seems like they have slightly more tan coloration and like their bodies are slightly different. Yeah. Wow. It's so funny. Like I'm looking at a range map. Like there's the European badger, which is in Europe, and then the Ural Mountains literally split the range between like European and Asian badger. Did something I should have done a while ago. I blocked her. Good job. I'm very lucky. I had no need to block my ex. Because like we're just not in the same spaces ever. There we go. Now it's time to do the gray. Oh, I forget who broke up with who. Because if she broke up with you, then that makes this whole situation even more fucked. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's a bit messed up. God, I'm very happy with this. Like the tufted puffin, like the way I drew it, does not fit. But I sort of stated earlier, that like I want to change it to be one of my funny little guys, but like in a really bad puffin outfit. Turns out third time well in the chart. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, what is the best color in here to this one? Although I don't know if I want to add physics to these long ass tufts. Like or like have them be an animation. Because like I don't know which is easier or funnier. You, you see if it's more difficult, but it's funnier, then I'll do the more difficult option. Look at these beautiful ass eyes on this bird. Bird up. It's sort of like a dull green gray. Like, look at that. That's pretty. Okay. Now I'm understanding how the bird works. But you know, like, really, like, that shit's fucked. I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Just in general, not even related to this. This goes for you too, Gremlin. You better be taking care of yourself. I don't want this to be this bit more yellow color, I think. Yesterday I went on like an off-campus lab trip for class to like a local like nature park. It was wonderful. Had a wonderful time. After like my team like finished all our like wilderness survey lab stuff, then like we had a little bit of a picnic and it was great. Oh, also those Epstein emails, huh? That just came out. Man, man, they sure did have those just sitting there for a while and only decided to use them now. In fact, now that you've told me, oh man, ah man. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. I I I I kick my feet like kicking up dust on the road. Just oh rats. Alright, I need your color. Give it. It turns you completely grayscale and like moody. So it's sort of like you're in the Trolls movie. That is not the right layer. This is the right layer. Yeah, that would be kind of fucked. Yeah. There's somebody in my class who's like also poly, and like is sort of starting to go through a similar situation, and it is painful to watch. But there's only so much to do, like I can really do, because like it is very much not my situation to be in. Like I can be there and supportive, right? Like 100%. Like man. Alright, there we go. Very good. And now... Oh, God. Oh, God, the colors are gone. Shit. Let me get them back. I may have been too hasty making you all like grayscale like pumpkin potion. Making you grayscale and rubber hose. Actually, no. Here's what I do. Sticks you in the ink machine. Because this is a layer I've never been on before. For this particular piece. I gotta sort of do this shit. Boom. Turns out that was, and I was on the wrong layer. Here it is. Here's the actual right layer. Enough to play it. Ah, of course. Yeah. How's your game of Wraith the Oblivion gonna manage without your polycule? Speaker D video reference. You should play it with people you trust, like your polycule or your priest. Wait a minute. No, I have some of the colors still. Blessed be the day. Oh, right. Yeah, depending on the priest, they're very much not trustworthy. If you can't trust him with kids, you can't trust him in a game of tabletop. Any tabletop game, not just Wraith, but especially Wraith. Uh, I think if he's gonna be a supernatural being from World of Darkness, that is probably the best bet. But also, Changeling is not a bad option either. Changeling is also not a bad option, you know? Because, like, he definitely falls in line with that sort of, like, general, love for life and the world around him. That one I subscribe to. I'm with you, Big D. You're deeply inspirational to me. I may be doing something wrong with the color. Oh, wait, no, right. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for like this and then cut stuff out for the foreground. Right. I wouldn't put my money on that. Like, I don't necessarily have enough stock in it to like argue. is like I like the characters that we have as characters within the world more so than like seeing them as XBs of like, the Emperor had the text like Emperor TTS characters, you know? Like I ki I kind of like uh no, like the actual Warhammer 40K primers. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got mistaken for a moment. I stand by what I said, mind you. But like it is irrelevant to the point that you were making. My bad on that. God, I just realized how fucking cool it would be to have a 40K thing of somebody that like through a weird warp shenanigan like bullfuckery like ends up at the end of time basically like the end of at least the galaxy, and then they like go through like Outer Wilds bullshit. Like that would be really cool, like a Necron of some variety, or not, or if it's a Necron, it can't be warp fuckery, but like, the idea that I'm having in my brain of like of like Warhammer going to the end of time. Yeah, yeah, no, literally, it is. Listen, I'm not actually a massive fan of toxic ships all that much usually, and so I'm not a big fan of Magnus, like that relationship in Emperor TTS. And like just in general, the characters uh are just like a lot healthier in the world of darkness, which is really funny to me. Like obviously there are many problems. Like many problems still, right? But like they are in general like way healthier. Oh boy. Wait, no. No, this can't be. When they're both toxic to each other in a funny way, that's fair. That's fear. That fear. The fear. No, that's the like that's very fair. I get that completely. Like I don't know. My exception. Like there are obvious exceptions. I think my exception is when it's gay, which is weird because it's not all the time. Because like Magnus and Kitten is like also gay. But like I don't know, GLaDOS and Shell is like one that I have. Toxic Yuri, my beloved. Exactly. I'm fully aware that it sucks. I'm fully aware that it sucks and is unhealthy. Alright, there we go. You are literally this color. You should be doing it correctly. Come on. There we go. Amazing. I'm not necessarily into those ships in particular, but like I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I never really shipped anybody when I was like watching Steven Universe as a kid. That I guess that just wasn't really my style at the time. Wait, no, never, no. Wait, no. I'm reaching back into my very fragmented middle school memory. No. Wait. I was a Lapidot shipper. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't turn out well for me. That was toxic in a not fun way. That was just real. That was also the wrong layer. Today we learn what a layer is and what to do correctly. Wrong layer, Crump! Wrong layer! Oh boy. I'm really happy that I decided that this sort of like SeaWorld would be the first world to do, because I'm so passionate about this. That the Deltarune fandom website has grown to at least 219 links to Chris's pronouns. That one like SpongeBob basketball image. 50 trillion to Chris pronouns. I fucking love that image. Like with Patrick, his arms outstretched, just 50 trillion to Israel. And then with this, I believe I can sort of get away with something fun. Well, I don't know what I mean by get away with. I can do whatever I want. This is my art. This is my world. That's the wrong layer. No, the delay, I just listened back to that. That is one of the funniest things. That's the wrong layer. Is a ship I kind of like. There? I don't know why I could also see Kronk and Cusco. Like I can also kind of see that one as like a fun ship. Mm-hmm. Let me erase you from this world. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Want to recolor this in so that this sun is fucking baked. Or I could erase it and have it be less baked. I might do that. No, I'm gonna color it in. Oh yeah, yeah. Eventually, Chris's pronouns will reach critical mass, and then suck in all pronouns. Not even light can escape. That's right. We're also changing Light Yagami's pronouns. They're gone. They've been sucked up. Oh, there's that one like really poorly written post about liberals changing light bulb. That's like really poorly written that people do in a Joker voice. That's the funniest shit, and I can't remember the words. The one I saw was a very good edited version. It's only 55. Ah, I see. Well, eventually we'll get there. Chris will be all out pronouns before Chris knows. Yeah. You know those theories about Chris losing their hand? Yeah, that's actually inaccurate. It's them losing their pronouns. Chris is not non-binary because they lack pronouns. They're non-binary because their pronouns are they them. Soon they will lack pronouns altogether. Am I being slick with it? I believe so. I'm gonna change this to soft light just so that I can like uh work it the way I want to. Color this in. This is like the most vaporwave ass like color scheme I've done so far. I am so ecstatic. So now we a plural. God, that one Venom poster is like, we are they them because we are two people. We are Venom. They them. I am I may have messed up somewhere along the line. It's fine, I can fix this. What are you? You're neither of those colors, you silly Billy. They are two, as if they're two people in one body. Exactly. That is how it works, right? What? Is he stupid? The answer may surprise you. It's yes. I am very stupid. I never pretend not to be. That, I believe, is part of my charm. I mean, I am a clown. I make a fool of myself constantly. I think we should make a bunch of clones of Chris and then merge them into one body like an Undertale amalgamate. It's trouble for the both of us. But the parental unit said it was my turn on the game station. No, I do not want to blend that now. What do you mean you're learning 3D modeling on Blender? I don't want to blend her. She seems nice. Why does this look amazing? Why am I happy with this? Wrong color. Wait, no, that's the right color. It's me, the color man. You've obviously not applied any non-clown makeup in that case. Of course. You know that image of the guy slowly putting on clown makeup that's used in meme formats? That's me. That's me every day. Why is that like what is hard light? Hard light's the reason. I need to have it be hard light, not soft light. Does he know? Does he know? He knows. The trick to making it look natural, in fact, is the blending. Oh, true, yeah. You have to blend up a clown every day to get this pigment. It's like the Victorians with that mummy paint. Hmm. That perfect clown white. It's very nice. You can only get it by crushing up clowns. The shelf life is like 23 hours. I mean, yeah, but if you like take care of it properly, you keep it in like a properly like dry and like cold and dry environment, you can push that to actually like 46 hours. Right, there we go. Gotta make this look good. Does it really matter? Not necessarily. I mean, this art is for me, but you know, the fact that it's for me means that I want it to look good so that I don't forget what the fuck I was talking about when working on the art. Oh, here's an important health and safety fact when you are keeping your clowns to like grind up into pigment. Uh, Make sure to properly disinfect them because any diseases can affect the color of the pigment. And that's just not what you want. Makes me want a milkshake. You know what they say about milkshakes? They bring, watch out! They bring all the boys to the yard, and as we know, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town to kill you. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town to kill you. Beyond that, the clown turns raw. Yeah, no, exactly. The wicked in the spray flower. Yeah. Uh, Although surprisingly enough, clowns are not great as a source of food. Like you can turn them into like medicinal products, but like they're not really edible. Was about a girl shaking her breasts. Middle school. Just now, congratulations, Daisy. You've reached enlightenment. Mazel tov. I knew you could do it. That's the wrong layer. Good thing that it was just blending. I don't think about it enough to have clarity. Well, now you do. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah, no, clowns are actually mostly air. But like, if you can manage to like, remove their air sacs, which is how they remain so light, then like you have a very effective a like water skin. You can also use them as flotation devices, but there's better things for that. Like you can get a mime to just create you an invisible boat. I have them with the air. Ah, I see, of course. Watch out, they might pop though, is the thing. And then like you could hurt yourself. Just make sure to stay safe when eating a clown. Like one of those 40s or 50s like infomercials. Yeah, sort of like the kind where it's like, this is what you do in a nuclear explosion. Don't worry, being under your desk is completely safe when the air is turning to plasma around you and your classmates are uh, literally disappearing. Uh, that's also how they made blow up dolls back in the day. Yeah, it was later found that it was actually like they were doing it very unethically, so they recently switched to a much healthier option, plastics. Although I hear that the USA is switching back to clown air sacs for inflatable dolls. And then whoop, soften the edge, and suddenly it looks amazing. Look at that, gang. God, that there is pretty. And that looks a bit more correct. There we go. Hmm. I'm very happy with this. What, what do you guys think we should do for like the next whole thing? I'm thinking a kelp forest. Of serendipity. How about a kelpie forest? Of course. having some kelpies, like some seahorses, a forest of wet horses. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun, especially since like we're gonna be getting to Clownlantis, and of course Atlantis is sort of vaguely based off of Greek myth, and having kelpie is not that far off. Like kelpie is not Greek, but still, it's sort of that mythology thing. Like we could also have them sort of also be based off of like the hippocampus. All I know is that I'm gonna relax listening. Ah, sick. Have a good time. Let me see. Levels. I need a list of levels so that I can look at the one I want. See if serendipity give me the levels. There's a specific one I'm thinking of, but like I need it. I need it. And I know for a fact it's not Angsty Abyss. Okay, it is literally level 1, it looks like. It called Freaking Flipper. Have the mermaids be based off Plato's Man, aka Featherless by... Ah, of course, yes. Behold, Plato's Man! I mean, it makes sense given time zones, I'm gonna be honest. Where's Area 5? There we go. Like, this is hold on, let me open image in new tab, actually. Like, this is seagrass and stuff, but, like, I still want some of the vibes to be be based off this. There we go. Let me get that. Actually, let me... open image in new tab so that I can have a couple of images, and then I will search for, like, our kelp forest and sort of mix the two. Because I want to start sprinkling in some, like, ruins. Alright, there we go. I can actually... What was that? Oh. Oregon kelp forest. Show me! Show me! Bequeath them unto me, my friend. Okay, this image is from a local news site. There we go. Here's a really good image. Also, I want some enemies to be Oh, Oh yeah, good point, Gremlin. I hope the jokes about TTRPGs and polykills wasn't like upsetting in any way. If so, I also apologize. Like on, especially like it was meant in good taste, but being meant in good taste doesn't mean it's you know necessarily gonna be perceived with as much mirth and whimsy. Ooh, that's a great image. I don't want to copy link. I want to open image a new tab. Ah. Ooh, here's another good image. It's not pretty. It's very much not pretty, but it'll show you what I mean when I say that purple sea urchins are a problem. Ah. If anybody ever takes anything too far, just like let us know. I don't want to make people uncomfortable or feel unwelcome. Ah, let me stretch my arms. There we go. Yay! That game's on my wish list. Yeah, Dispatch is on my wish list. I'm very excited to eventually play it. Could I technically get it now for free? Yes, I could. But I would very much like to support them because the game is cool. Same with like Hollow Knight and Silksong. On the new episodes, I'm so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God. I will inject all knowledge of every game you want to play but haven't into your brain. That is why I watched a thing of somebody playing it literally day one. It's so that if I spoil myself, nobody can spoil me. The problem with Dispatch episodes is that they're episodes. And so if you want to watch something on a specific episode, that's gotta be hard because there's new episode hype. I guess I will again. God damn it! I thought I could get away. I thought I could escape the homes. I thought I could leave home, but it turns out I'm home stuck. Dear God. Where's my screenshots folder? God damn it, it's not in my hotbar. There we go, here it is. Okay, there's that. Insert as new layer. Splendid. Insert as new layer. And then I will show you all of the amazing visuals once I have everything in. There we go. I don't need this to be nearly as large. I understand the gist. I've like I've finished this game 100% before. Amazing visuals. I've never seen Homestuck nor plan to. Get ready for understanding of Troll Quad. No. No, don't, not the Troll Quadrants. No. No! I'm like I'm like being Clockwork Oranged. Like my eyes are open. Oh dear God. Oh dear God, it's been in front of us the whole time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lynn! Lynn, Jane's talking about troll quadrants. Oh, Bobby, can't you just humor him? It's so cringe, Lynn. Lynn, get me out of here. Bobby, why can't you just share the interests of your children? And then by the end of the episode, he learns. All right, there we go. Then you. Look how fucking beautiful this is. Absolutely gorgeous, phenomenal, 10 out of 10 ecosystem. Too bad it's literally being eaten by these bastards. These fucking purple ass bastards. Me beating up William Afton. The only color I hate is purple! That's actually untrue. I greatly enjoy the color purple. Just an image of purple guy. Why he Orpal? Oh, by the way, did you guys end up grabbing Bendy and the Ink Machine and also Into the Pit off Epic Game Store when you had the chance? I sure hope you did, because they're not free anymore. Oh, rip. They only want to steal your information. Like, come on, it's just your information. Alright, there we go. Did you see the new Steam box? I did. I did. I can't wait to hear the price because I want to save up for my own GameCube. I also really want the controller. That controller looks really good. It's like some sort of GameCube or something. I'm gonna get rid of the colors in that palette because I'm starting an entirely new thing. Man, that's just took a... Yeah, that... Man, this took a weird route just now. Okay, there we go! Gamer men? Nah. Gay mermen? Yes. I mean, it does have a customizable front plate, which means that we can make it as gay as we want, fellas. When I get my own, I want to do a custom one that has my funny guy on it, with like the mask and shit. That sounds fun. Okay. Oregon Public Broadcasting, please. I don't want to hear that only a third of our kelp forests are still around. Please. Wow, very helpful. I would not like to sign up. Global drivers affected kelp. Help me! Help me, I'm drowning. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. So there's this group called the Oregon Kelp Alliance, and their acronym is ORKA, like Orca. That's clever. That's real clever. I'm just trying to find all the organisms in these ecosystems so that I can draw them. I want to. I have to draw you. You're like cavemen painted on walls. Behold, the gay cube. But yeah, no, basically with sea urchins, what they're doing is basically like cutting through like what the kelp anchor themselves to the rocks on, and then the kelp just like float up, just whoop 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 up to the surface. Uh let's see, Oregon kelp forest fauna. Like I know there's Pacific sea otter. Many marine mammals and birds are found, including seals, sea lions, whales, sea otters, gulls, terns, uh, egrets. Oh yeah, great blue herons. And cormorants, as well as some shorebirds. Like for instance, Probably the murrelet, if I remember right. Wait, no, these are more on our southern coast. Uh, yeah, kelp is an algae. We are learning today on stream of an orca. I mean, it is time to wah. Known as the body of an individual organism is known as a phallus. Unfortunately, not a phallus. Yeah, the stem of the kelp is called a penis. No, yeah, it's Thallus. The kilowatt. The stripe. And now there's a plant stock. Okay, give me. Oregon Marine Life. Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife. The ODFW. The whales are not very important to know. Yeah. Yeah, Pinus. And Ponderosa pine, which is a very common tree out in like eastern Oregon and all across the Rockies, mind you. Uh, uh, is Pinus ponderosa, and they're fun little like category label. It's people, PIPO, people. Or if you're a Londoner, it sounds like you're saying people. It's a lot of people. Sea lions, yep, I'm familiar with sea lions. I've been on the coast. I've seen harbor seals. Let me see. I've been they're over by Newport, which I've been to. There's actually an OSU, like an Oregon State University campus out in Newport, Oregon. And they do a lot of like stuff about marine life. And those holes in line, that is not what they're called. That is very much not what they're called. But it should be. It should be. What do you mean we get elephant seals? Sorry, I just learned that we get... Okay. Okay, like they're rare, but apparently we get okay. According to the ODFW, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, sightings happen most often along the southern Oregon coast, Although elephant seals have been spotted as far north as the mouth of the Columbia River. But do you get elephant's feet? No. No. No, unfortunately we don't have a Chernobyl here. Very unfortunate. The only place where elephant seals can be seen on land partially year-round on land is near Cape Arago State Park, which I believe is in California. Whale watching. I have personally been whale watching before. They were probably like gray whales since they're the most common. Those will be fun to also put down in there. Birds. The birds. Common mirror, tufted puffin, cormorants, brown pelicans, black oyster catchers, herring gulls. We've talked about them before. The birds. Oh yeah, elk sometimes pop up, like on the coast. Wait, let's see, Roosevelt elk, which is the largest, which are different than moose, by the way, even though moose are called elk. When it's only at Chernobyl if it happens in the Chernobyl region? Ah, I see. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, what I'm looking at is coastal species, so not just like ocean. God, that sea anemone looks like a ball sack. That's funny as hell. I am a very mature adult with very mature humor. It looks like a green ball sack, like an orc is dipping their balls in a fucking a tide pool. Counterpoint, it's funny. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Where's the image? I need the image. I can't open a new tab. What is this? A website? Look, this is them at low tide. Huh. Huh. Okay. Bajongles of House Bar, I greet thee. Ah, Sir Gremlin, it is good to see you. As I reach my big arm over your shoulder, inviting you to a noble's feast. Seaside Aquarium. I love that image. It's a sea turtle and a little pet bed. That's fun. In fact, it's called Seaside Aquarium because it's in the town of Seaside. You can probably guess where it is on the side of the sea. I love when people just come up with or not come up with names, but just like, yeah. Animals. Please give me an animals list. Sir Gremlin, 'twas mine father. Please, my lord, if it pleases you, call me irregular. Irregularis. Ah, yes, of course. What lives in or depends on kelp. Kelp forests are home to many different species. Yeah, I would love to know the species, please. I want to do this, but I want to do this, properly. Yeah, National Park Service. That's very helpful of you, please. Wikipedia. God, you just reminded me of the fucking one of my absolute favorite jokes with my friends is talking about the very famous Warhammer 40k characters, Scroticus and Testicles. Yeah, they're my favorite. They yell at each other, Scroticus, Testicules. I'm looking at a map of like global kelp forests, and I want to show you something fucking cool. Y'all probably already know this because you live in these places that I'm about to show you. Also, let me get rid of the ball sacks that have been on screen forever. This is a map of kelp forests. This right here, this one, all the way up and down. This one is where I live. And if you looky here, look, British Isles, you know, France and Spain too, but and also Norway. Look at that, splendid, absolute cinema. You also have kelp, although it's a different species, but. Oh, I'm trying to hear it. It kind of talks like this. He stresses every syllable in a word. He doesn't have as much of a New York accent, which is kind of interesting. I just learned that there is a kelp forest near a place in California known as Point Conception. Welcome to Point Fun. let me see. Ecosystem, thank you. Prostrate kelps. Have you gotten your prostrate checked? Where's point counter when you need it? Oh, of course, you know. Yeah, you should really be taking full advantage. Trophic ecology, here we go. Bottom-up processes are generally driven by the abiotic conditions required. All right, very cool. Consumers at higher trophic levels. Very cool. I would love to know such. Let me see. These lower level species like what? In a well-studied example from Alaskan kelp forests, sea otters in kelp forests in Alaska. Okay, that is a cool paper to look into later. Sea otters control populations of herbivorous sea urchins through predation. They also do that here, or they do. They do that, but they kind of did that because we overhunted them for fur. And so now the sea urchins are just kind of out of control, and now we need to eat the sea urchins, which I want to. I've heard it's good. Urchin populations are released from predatory control and grow dramatically. This leads to increased herbivore pressure on local kelp stands. I think you mean thallus. Of kelp itself results in the loss of physical ecosystem structure and subsequently the loss of other species associated with this habitat. Sea otters are a keystone species that mediates this trophic cascade. In Southern California, kelp forests persist without sea otters, and the control of herbivorous sea urchins is instead mediated by a suite of predators, including lobsters and large fishes such as California sheephead. The effect of removing one predatory species in the system differs from Alaska because redundancy exists in the trophic levels and other predatory species can continue to regulate urchins. However, the removal of multiple predators can equally are effectively yada yada yada. How long until the Bajongles Jihad is upon us? Don't worry about it. You'll know when it happens. Though urchins are usually the dominant herbivores, others with significant interaction strengths include sea stars, isopods, kelp crabs, and herbivorous fishes. Which ones? Show me. In many cases, these organisms feed on kelp that have been dislodged from substrate and drifts at the ocean floor rather than expend energy searching for intact thalli. What run parallel with the Butlerian one? it'll run perpendicular. Sort of going 90 degrees from the Butlerian jihad. Do not exert pressure on attached ally when drift subsides. Subsidies are unavailable. Graces directly impact the physical structure of the ecosystem. Very cool. Very cool. Oregon aquatic invertebrates. Blue mud shrimp? What the fuck are you? Oh, hi there, friend. Okay, yeah, they live in near shore, which is what I'm talking about. Look at you. You know, I have a feeling that the person who named this may have been colorblind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I don't really associate myself with that one too much, but they're not bad. You know, sees a yellow shrimp. Yes, it's clearly blue. Like, I'm not a bit colorblind in the blue direction. Dungeness Crabe. Dungeness Crabe. Those are also near shore, which is very good. That is what I'm looking for. Ochre sea stars, which are what I showed you on the other thing. Olympia oyster, native little neck. A Pacific giant octopus. Okay, purple sea urchin. The red sea urchins are fine. They're actually declining in population. There's also the razor clams, but those are way nearer shore. They're in sand. A rock scallop. Octarine colorblind? Oh, yeah. It's a shame that you're Octarine colorblind. It's a very beautiful color. A Pacific octopus with gem on the side? Yes. Yeah, but the Pacific giant octopus. Let's see. Sunflower star. With some gem on the side. Microinvertebrates? What? The little tiny guys? The little bitty duders? They are not important to me. I have slightly more information. I am slightly more knowledgeable than I was. This is a giant Pacific octopus. You can tell because of the way that it is. Can't see and comprehend the color from Lovecraft's The Color Out of Space. Well, neither can I, so don't worry about it. But for a very different reason. You see, because I am a being beyond time and space, I can perceive magenta. Unlike human beings who cannot. It's just that magenta is anti-green. And the color out of space is completely different. It's completely unlike magenta. Uh, can't comprehend it either. It's weird. You better not be frozen. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, bitch. I realized I forgot to blend this. But yeah, no, like the whole thing with Lovecraft stuff, it's not seeing it that makes you go mad. It's comprehending. Like you could, like it's literally that meme of me seeing an incomprehensible eldritch horror in parentheses. I don't get it. Like it's literally that. Yeah, that's probably what Lovecraft thought it was. Yeah, yeah, you know, honestly, when the author has a very poignant and interesting like some very interesting and well written ideas about the fear of the unknown, but his unknown is the Welsh. So I'm taking some inspiration from this, but not super like necessarily directly with the seagrass, because seagrass requires sediment, like sand and stuff. That's why there's so much of it like near Florida and like the Indian Ocean, whereas kelp requires rocky substrate. But I have a feel. I kind of don't want to hear what Lovecraft had to say on the Spaniards or the Italians or God forbid the Greeks. He's just like, they have olive colored skin. This is incomprehensible. I need to write an entire short story about this and publish it to a pulp fiction magazine. And also never leave my house. He would have been a 4chaner. No. Somehow worse. Somehow worse. Lovecraft would have been a Redditor. Like capital R Redditor. need to look up something. Oregon eels. Eels, Oregon coast. Okay, we do not have lampreys. Or we don't have lampreys. We don't have eels, I guess. Oh, he'd be a true social? No, I think he would hate Trump. I think he would hate Trump because Trump is German. And orange, that is true. There's news about Pacific snake eel, rarely seen in Oregon, wash-ups near, Sunset Beach. That was 5 years ago. That's irrelevant to me. Oregon eel species. Everything I'm getting is lamprey. Oh, here's one, wolf eel. Wolf eel, we found one. Up to 7.9 feet long. Let me go to 7.9 feet. 2 meters. About 2.4 meters. Because this is specifically an Oregon website, it does not bother with metrics, so I need to translate for y'all for y'all's enjoyment. Oh, fun fact, wolf eels live in rocky bottom habitat. Rocky. If your bottom is rocky, you really need to see a doctor. Actually, your bottom should see a doctor. Short king. That is that is 2.4 meters. Yeah, it's a short king. That is very close to 8 feet long. I am 6 foot tall. This thing is 2 feet longer than I am tall, my man. This is long, not tall. I suppose you're right. Similar species is monkey face pricklebacks. What is that? I have never been happier to see a fish in my life. Open image in new tab. Why is that so fucking small? Give me a bigger image, god damn you. I need you all to see this guy. I need you guys to witness. Not from mouth to ass after all. Fair. Forefathers one and all, now witness. Look at this guy. Look at him. Monkey face Pickleback. Look at him. Look at him. I love him. He's constantly snorting something. He is. He looks like he'd take one of those like massive ass like dried tea bricks, shave off some of it and snort it. Also, for context, this is a wolf eel. They're like, oh, these are similar looking fish. Yeah, sure, bud. Yeah, sure, bud. Go off, I guess. A tea brick. It's a dried brick of tea. For the longest time, like through most of human history, it was the most like common way of transporting tea overseas in a way that it wouldn't go bad. Like you've heard people talk about the Boston Tea Party. Tea bricks was the way that this tea was stored. And I believe each brick could last 100 people a year's worth of tea. I feel disgusted for very obvious reasons. Oh, of course, yeah. I'm more of a coffee guy myself. Although we have a climate better meant for like growing tea than like growing coffee, so hey, what can you do? More il fringe map very much does not belong here. That is a... Oh, wow, that is like specifically Gulf of Mexico and Caribbean. Oh wait, no, there's a giant moray. No, the giant moray is in like Southeast Asia. That's a moray. That's a moray. Bells. Snowflake moray. Born to coffee for sick cuppa. You want a cuppa, mate? Oh, it turns out moray is an entire like subgroup. Okay, yeah, so the eel that I will be drawing for this because I want to do an eel, like a big fuck ass eel, is gonna be a wolf eel. Hope it is a new tab. I need you all to see this. Of course, of course. But also, I need you guys to. I need you guys to see this. You got a ciggy, mate. You're in London, baby. I know. Haha, funny bad teeth jokes. I know it's not very accurate in reality, but also like, come on. Oh, interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my ceiling light real quick. Yes, amazing. Yeah, look at this guy. You think it's a step? Are you telling me it's real? Yeah, well, you better not fall off again, or I will glue you in place. There we go. He does look like a moderator on the Shrek net. Guys, hunters found the Shrek net. We need to book it. We need to leave. Previously included you. So my assumption then is that you have gotten better sense. Wait, no, I should have. There we go. Um, right, they get big. Right. That image is small. I'm not opening Facebook for that. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is actually kind of terrifying now. Oh. Oh, that's actually kind of, like, terrifying. Oh, okay. Well, that's something you should take care of. Salmon run type appearance. I mean, they are in relatively the same environment as, like young Chinook salmon. Look up the goblin shark. Also, what do you think I've been trying? I'm sorry. Look up the goblin shark. Hold on. Let me see the goblin shark range. I might want to add a goblin shark, but again, I want to keep it accurate. Yeah, goblin sharks get big is the thing. I am very happy for you, genuinely. I mean it. Oh yeah, goblin sharks can get about 3 meters long. Yeah. Yeah, they could kill me if they wanted. They stop a bit too far south. It's feasible? Yeah! Yeah! With global warming? Oh yeah, that's a little concerning. OSU, give me a clear image of this, please. You're not giving me a good image of this. Oh yeah, we get basking sharks. We also get great whites. Let me see, we get blue shark, great white shark, spiny dogfish. Hey now. Chainsaw teeth are very well kept and orderly. It just means now Dicey can cut through trees like a chainsaw. Just bite down, just. Pacific angel, spiny dogfish, soup fin. God, that's an unfortunate name for a shark, a soup fin. Broad-nosed seven gill. That is probably my favorite shark image I've ever seen in my life. Soupfin shark, leopard shark, Pacific angel shark, spiny dogfish, brown smoothhound. Only get to about a bit more than a meter long. Brown cat shark. Let me specify near shore. A number of species can be found including salmon shark, white shark, spiny dogfish, soupfin shark, common thresher shark, basking shark, blue shark, and several others. Great whites have also been noted. So what should I do? Uh, Pacific kelp forest sharks. Okay. Okay, so blue shark. Blue shark is probably a good one. They are relatively simple to draw. They also look like friends. What do you mean cow sharks? This is from an official university. This is from Oregon State, OSU, which has really good nature shit. So they are a credible source. I have finally found a different good poster. Here's all the sharks. Behold. Behold, sharks. Pacific sleeper shark. Pacific spotted dogfish. Blunt nose 6 gill. Broad nose 7 gill. Blue shark. Soup fin. Brown cat shark. Brown smooth hound. And leopard shark. I like sharks. Also, there's salmon sharks, but I have a feeling that these ones up here I won't have come into play at all until, like, we get more into the open ocean segment of this. That and whales. It'll be fun to do a level sort of like inside a whale. You know, sort of like a Pinocchio type shit. This is pretty cool. Hold on, I need to look up the Oh, god damn it, the monkey face prickleback is way too far south! Oh man! It lives on off the coast of Baja California. Aw, man. Aw, rats. Kelp forest. I'm gonna look up food web, because it's gonna tell me something, actually. Yeah, this'll actually tell me some species. Instagram? Ew! Do you realize something? Oh, I forgot about polychaete worms. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those exist. Oh yeah, and I get to do orcas. Let me find a really good shit. Let me find a good shit. Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely crabs. Let's see, crabs, seals, and sea lions, definitely, alright. Okay. Now I know what I need to look up. Very cool. Pacific kelp forest. Snails. I know we have conches. Alright. Oregon kelp forest. The three species of abalone. Call organ home. Red abalone, pinto abalone, and flat abalone. Abalone are large edible sea snails that inhabit the rocky intertidal and nearshore kelp forests. These gastropods feed primarily on bull kelp and other algae. Okay. Nursery habitat. Give me information. Okay. Splendid. Okay. Okay, I'm slowly understanding more. Okay. Let me get rid of that and this and maybe even that. Oh, unfortunately I have to forget about you, my friend. I have to go back to I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My favorite fish of all time now. Ah, buffering, my favorite. These fuckers are so funny. Oh my god. There we go. It looks like an old grandpa. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. There we go, and then we get onto the right layer because we are drawing. I was elected to lead, not to read. Okay, your eyes are closer together because hold on, let me actually do your shape right. Let me do the proper Wolfiel shape language. Big round cheeks, the flat here, big round. Almost like a trembling lip. My cat was just letting. Joy. God, these are so fucking silly. And then you see this that is terrifying, but don't mind that. I'll rework these later. So that they're the funny little guys. I just want to get like the animals down pat before I turn them into suits. The animatronics here do get quirky at night. Behold the funny little guys. Hmm. Hmm. And also we have red algae. Amazing. And then I think we also have like a bunch of ones more in the distance. And then they're gonna be like fun and wavy and shit. Let me get these a little thicker. Let me get one of them weird algae bulbs. And then they attach to the rocks. Let me once again have, this is actually gonna be a red urchin, I think. You can tell it's a red urchin by the way that it is. Whereas the purple sea urchin is purple, the red one is red. It's very poignant that these are called forests, because goddamn. They sure are forests. Don't mind me as I am eating through all of your kelp right now. I'm eating through the kelp with my radula. Hey Lois, remember that time I was implanted with radula like a snail? Oh, of course. How could I possibly forget? Anemone, enemy spotted. And a different anemone. And I think it would also be cool to have sort of like an undersea cave right around here. This would be awesome and cool. And so, behold, something like that. I want to make sure to make it clear that, like, oh, these are background rocks. It's just that, right now this is a sketch. I fucking love kelp forests. They're super cool. I love the ocean until it's like just the blue void above and below me as far as the eye can see and beyond. When I can see the surface and the floor of the ocean and there's stuff going on there like a coral reef or like a kelp forest, then like suddenly I'm not so scared anymore. Interesting. I wonder if it's some sort of primordial fear of the dark or something. By the way, the fear of the dark is a very human fear, and so it is completely normal to feel it. And once again, I will be swimming in this image, or I won't, but yeah, I won't be swimming, but you know, the clown. The silly clown stand-in. Because again, I want to have some sort of character customization deal. Behold, absolute cinema. Absolute simnina. I have a question. Should there be like a swimming upgrade that you get like when it's time to swim, or should we like just get? Should you just have the ability to swim? Because like this is gonna be World 1. Which, like, I know, again, a little controversial to have like a water world be World 1, but like there's still gonna be plenty of platforming. Like, I think it would be cool. Also, I'm gonna have to shrink my boy down. Man, I think it would be cool. Like, imagine this being a cave, you're going down, and then it takes you to like a little mini area where there's like platforming for a little fun, a fun doohickey, or like more points or whatever. The audience, either way, the audience will be happy that you go down there and do a little extra something something. There we go. Still a little bit big, but very normally so, I think. Yes, behold. Behold absolute cinema. And then, like, I don't know, stuff in the background. I'm doing it in this different color so I can sort of differentiate. Like, you know, in the background, there's like different like schools of fish. I'm not going into specifics now. I'll do more like proper research on all the fish that's everywhere. Once we get to like the more proper concept art of everything, which will be coming up after like 3 more pieces, and then we'll like finish this up, and then and then we'll be doing like proper concept art. And like and then after that, after we do that, like the more specific concept art of what everything's gonna look like and such, then we'll be getting to programming, or at least learning how, which is gonna be very, very fun. Oh yeah, yeah, look, upgrade. Yeah, this snorkel. Yeah, like uh flippers and snorkel, so that you can breathe underwater. Very cool. Let me see. In the distance, I think there should be. That is a very bad fin, but I think that the shark, just a bit in the distance, a very background. And then of course my son Steve le poisson Steve. Just like in the background there. Maybe not there, but somewhere. Il est orange et des bras. Non, il a des bras et des jambes, le poisson Steve. I do not want help desk, please. There he is, my son. It is truly unfortunate my son is French. Hopefully soon he will recover from his ailment. Beep, 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 Steve, le poisson Steve, il est orange. Il a des bras et des jambes. Let me look up reference real quick before I do something foolish. Pacific Theater. God, these fuckers are cute. God, these fuckers are adorable. They will hold their children hostage. It's just a thing they do. God, they look like sloths a little bit because of that big ass nose. Le poisson Steve. Underwater. Please give me an underwater image. That's not the right sea otter. Fuck you, Facebook. Le poisson Steve, that's AI. Okay, that's also AI. Ah, God. Le poisson Steve. Poisson Steve, il est orange. Month. Oregon Zoo. Yeah, I did. Guys. Let me take the screenshot real quick. This is from the Oregon Zoo. Let me. You guys need to see this immediately. Look at my child. Look at my child snorfing it. Look upon my child. Unfortunately, that is not a great image for reference. And by it, let's just say you. Thank you once again, local news source, for probably the best image I've found of the otter. I can find plenty that were not underwater. Behold the child. They would probably eat you alive if they could. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. When I said child, I didn't think I would immediately... Look at this child. Their name is Little Pudding. This is Little Pudding. Oh, my child. My child. Oh, my son. My child is beautiful. My child is a sausage. There we go. Look at my son. Look at him. I love otters. They terrify me. Behold the eel. Is him the golden eel from that the great philosophers Ween have stated? They prophesied him. He's real. It wasn't just the weed. I'm hearing many noises of the world. Alright, very good, very good. I think there should be another urchin. Just like off in the corner here. I hope I'm not making this too crowded. I probably won't be able to figure out how to actually do this. I would love to have, like, the urchin's eyes follow the player. That would be cool. Wham, wham, wham. like what are those YouTube shorts? God, this would be awesome if this happened. Like what are those like YouTube shorts where it's like, did you know in the game files this hidden character is named blank? Like that type shit, but with this this, this minor background character in the clown platformer. Uh which fun fact, I'm thinking of calling it like a circus action. You know, sort of like circus act, but action. Circus action. This minor character in circus action. In the game files, his name's Steve. What could this mean? Don't forget the algae bulbs. The bulbs of algae. I would classify help as trees of some sort. Listen, if a palm tree can be a tree, then so can an algae. And if a fern can be if a fern can be a tree, which some are, by God, algae can be a tree. I help. I forget what I put here, so here's what here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close so many tabs. Got too many tabs open. Too many tabs open. Oregon. Kelp. Forest. Nails. Oh? Hop snail. Hop snail, Oregon. No, I don't want hops. Okay, abalones. Pinto abalone. You're cool as hell. You know what? Abalones are cool. Abalone. A little itty bitty abalone. A little bit of abalone in my life. A little bit of abalone is all I need. Here is the star. It's a little itty bitty Patrick. And here's the sea anemone. Here we go. Wop, 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 wop. A different anemone. Wow. I need to see an enemy. And now here's a sea star. A sunflower sea star. Isn't it beautiful, Gordon? Amazing. 10 out of 10. Absolutely astonishing, babe. A sea otter. Sea otter. Thank you, 3 p.m. alarm. Very helpful. And you know what that means? One, let me activate all of these layers that I wish to be activated. I will save. Splendid. And then we will be swapping over to finishing this up for the remainder of the stream. We will be finishing up this Lego Star Wars PNG tuber model today, or to the best of my ability. If it comes a point where it's not quite done, but I really don't feel like continuing, then like then I won't force myself to continue. However, I want to get as much done as possible. Doot, 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 doot. Da 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 da. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so we have a base color, a shadow, a darker shadow, and a highlight. So I need you. We're in the middle there. That is good. Okay, and then again in the middle, like there. Maybe that I can try that. Hold on. All right, there we go. And I just need wrong thing. Add filter mask. Le poisson Steve, poisson Steve, il est orange. Okay, I'm testing out the shading now. So here's this. Then there's this. And then there's this, okay. Huh. I'll try that. And if that doesn't work out, then I can make it a brighter highlight. Womp 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 bop bop ba da 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 da. Oh, right. I remember making a shading decision last time where like the Lego pieces only had highlight base and shading, but the tentacles and like the mask had an extra bit of shading. I remember now. I remember. I forget why I decided that, but I enjoy it stylistically, so I suppose the why doesn't matter so much. Womp, 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 womp. Beep, 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 boo. Beep-ba, beep-ba, beep-bo. Boop-ba-bo, beep. Ba-bo, beep. Beep-ba-ba-bo. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, wait. Actually, okay, so that would probably actually go here. And then this entire thing would be shaded here, I think. Stuff would at least get shaded somewhat, I suppose. Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. Amazing 10 out of 10 no notes. I will do the entirety of this layer. Then I will be recoloring much of this later sometime. You know, when I do the actual darkest shading layer. Oh wait, no, this is plastic. I won't be. Yeah, no, I'm actually cool and awesome. Now with these tentacles, on the other hand, with these I will be recoloring much of the shading later to be the darker one. Oh, amazing. Nice cut. As in the famous words of Wee Bowling. Nice cut. Huh. Am I the only one seeing those squares? No, I'm seeing it on the stream too. There we go, and I have to do that to fix it. My God. Oh my God. I wonder why this is happening. That is so fascinating. Okay, I'm membering. I will member. There we go. That's what was going on. It was merely a hole. Amazement, coolitude. God, I tell you what, I'm very excited for when I actually finish the just chatting screen, because then I get to work on the fucking Ringleader PNG tuber model. I know for a fact I've brought this up before. So sorry about that. But like I'm very excited. And then after that I get to work on other things, other assets. Mm-hmm. 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 I see. I see. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, I see very well. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so this is facing up, but there's also this in the way. So I might just do this. And then do that. Absolute skinema. It's like cinema, but instead of the silver screen, it's silver parchment. Yeah, that's right. It's a parchment. Which is made out of skin, fun fact. There's actually not much wrong with that. But you know, when people call you a skin stealing John and you suddenly start up a parchment business, now they have a problem. By the way, nobody calls me that yet. Yeah, that's skin stealing Johnny over there. Also, my name's not John. It's Bajongles, which has John in it, but it's not the entirety. Also, if anybody sees me in real life, don't call me by my screen title. I don't like it. I don't like being called it in person. I like it on the internet though. it's sort of a way to separate my internet life and my real life, because that is important. It's sort of like the concept of keeping separate spaces being like healthy for mental health. Keeping separate spaces for separate tasks is actually like really good for your mental health. And so I recommend doing that. Both like real spaces and internet spaces. Wow, now. Wow, now, 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 now. Once again, the very last Traveler's Encore. After this, the playlist loops. Which is very cool and special. To me, it seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. No. It seems to me that, today the slightly more reasonable thing to do, or to accomplish, is finishing up this, like, bit of shading rather than the entirety of everything. So that is what I am going to do. I'm gonna try and get like this shading color done before ending today. And as I have said, so it shall be. Well, I am Bajongles, the funny clown on the internet. Also, me, I suddenly got really tired. Peter, Lois, Megan, Joey. Peter, Lois, Meg, Stewie, Chris is here, and so is Brian. We are Family Guy. Oh. Oh. I swear, this looked better when I did the sketch. Boy, the most, like, relatable thing ever said to by an artist ever. 1 million likes on post. Okay, what is the shading like for you? Ah, amazing. Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for coming on this ride with me. It's amazing whenever anybody can stop by, spend some of their time on little old me. I'm just here taking in the beauty of life. I'm glad y'all can take in that beauty with me. I messed that up a little bit. Oh well. I might surround it. Evil Sith eyes. I've joined the dark side. You Satan bad doo-doo this time. You Satan big doo-doo this time. Oh boy. I did the eyes because I just wanted to. I could have avoided doing that for now. But then like I wanted to do it, so I did. Ain't it becoming pretty? I mean, look at that. Oh wait, no, this entire thing. Yeah, just like this whole entire thing is gonna be like even darker than this, so I could just fill this all in. And later I'll come back through with all the fun shading later to give this all even more depth. But I need to remember 21st night September. Boy, there we go. Now finally we have that and I don't have to worry anymore about losing the shading colors. Speaking of shading color, that was the wrong one. Yeah, congratulations. Conflagurations. Alright, there we are. Amazing. Spectabulous. I can fill this entire thing because the shading definition comes from another layer that I will do another time. There we go. And then I will save this. And then I'm feeling a bit eepy, so I am gonna go to just chatting and I'm gonna say, uh, I've been Bajongles. You can find me here on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I'd much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Bluesky and Tumblr, both at BigBoyArt1, username Bajongles. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be back live on Sunday, doing Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. And then on Monday, I'm gonna do my best to not miss Multiplayer Monday this time, over on the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, just do !Discord in the chat. And then the link should pop up. And so with that, I will be going now. It has been a wonderful time streaming. I enjoy this every single time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.